Hi friends, in this video we are going to launch Ubuntu instance. After that, in that instance we are going to launch an Apache server. For launching instance, we have to go to the AWS console. Go to EC2 service. Go to instances. Currently there are no instances running. We have to launch an instance. Go to launch instance and search for Ubuntu. Yes, there are many versions. I will go with a Ubuntu server 18.04 LTS. Select on here. There is no need to change. After that, go to next, configure instance details. The number of instances we have to launch. 1. I am selecting the default network subnet auto assign IP as default. After that, we have to go to add storage. By default, AWS provides 8 GB for default storage for Ubuntu instance. If you want to increase, you can increase. After that, next add tags. Click and add a name tag for a naming convention. Ubuntu instance. I am naming it as Ubuntu instance. Configure security group. To access this instance through web, we have to add another rule called all traffic. After that, change the source from custom to anywhere. If you don't change, you cannot access this. After changing anywhere, you can access this instance through web. After that, review and launch. If you have an existing key pair, you can use, or else you can download a new key pair. I am downloading a new key pair, like naming, giving a name Ubuntu instance. After that, launch instance. It will, yes, our instance is launched. Here, our instance, Ubuntu instance. After launching the instance, it will take a couple of minutes to load. Before that, we will go to Google and search for putty.org and download the necessary putty files for opening the instance through putty. Mine is Windows version. I am using Windows OS 64-bit version, so I am downloading this. Yes. After that, check whether the putty is downloaded or not. Yes, the putty is successfully downloaded. After that, go to instance, whether the instance is launched or not. Check no, it is till now it is in initialized state. Let's wait for a couple of minutes. Successfully our instance got loaded. After that, we have to copy the public IPv4 address and open puttygen executable file. Then load. You have to check for ppm file which have downloaded previously. That is Ubuntu instance ppm. Select this, click on OK. After that, save the private key. After that, it will produce an ppk file which is used to open the Ubuntu instance. Give a name for that Ubuntu that ppk file. I am giving Ubuntu instance. After that, save the private key. Okay, already saved. Close this. Now click on putty.exe file here. Paste the public IPv4 address. After that, go to SSH, click on authentication, load the PPK file which are previously created. This is Ubuntu instance.ppk. After that, click on open. Click on accept. Yes. But default name for the login ID for Ubuntu instance is Ubuntu. Type Ubuntu. Yes, successfully installed. First of all, I will update this version. For this, we have to type command sudo su. I'm changing to super user. Like type the command apt get update. It will take a couple of minutes to update the version. Yes, it's successfully updated. After that, I will upgrade this instance. For that, type apt-get upgrade. Yes, we have to type Y. See here, it's getting updated. The instance getting updated. It will take a couple of minutes. Yes, it's successfully updated. And typing clear, deleting the command. CLEAR. After that, I am installing an Apache server. For this, we have to type apt-get install Apache 2. Click Y. The Apache 2 server is downloading. Yes, successfully the Apache server is downloaded. After that, check whether the Apache server is downloaded or not. Copy the public IPv4 address and Google it whether it is downloaded or not. Yes, Apache 2 server is downloaded. This web page is presented at this location. Copy that. I am going to that location. CD space. Press enter. Check whether the index.html is present or not. For that, type ls. It will list out the files directories present in the directory. Yes, index.html is presented. If you want to change that, we can change whatever content you want to put. You can put, like I am using nano space index.html. Yes, it's open. First of all, I will clear all the text. For that, we have to type Ctrl+K. All the content in that web page is deleted. If you want to put your web page, you can put, or else you can browse some web page and you can also put. For this, I am going to I have my web page. I will open that web page. It is on HTML folder. Okay. I will copy this and I will paste it here. Yes, successfully get pasted. After that, we have to save the file. For that, we have to enter Control X. It will ask we have to save the changes or not. Yes, we have to press Y. Default name is index.html. We not, if you want to change, you can change or else leave it alone. I am saving it index.html. Checking whether it is present or not. Yes, it's present. In place of this Apache 2 web page, I replaced my web page. Let's see it's replaced or not. Yes, it's get replaced. Before in this IP address, we got Apache page. Now this is replaced by my web page. In this way, we have to, if you want to put your web page, you can put, or you can host your website in this way. Go to instance, go to Putty, check whether the file is present or not. Present. Yes, it's present. Thanks. Thank you guys. This is the way how we can create Ubuntu instance and installing Apache server through Putty. Thank you guys.